Kingsmead School came into being with its founder, mathematician Arthur Watts' obsession to create an ideal place for learning, combining physical sports. Together with his two brothers, all Cambridge University scholars, the school started in 1904. The school and its students thrived in an idyllic surrounding and splendid isolation until World War I claimed the lives of 13 old Kingsmeadians, and each one was a personal bereavement to Arthur Watts. The school survived through another war, the World War II. Both Arthur's children, Gordon, a war veteran, served with RAF, and David carried forward his legacy until Kingsmead became a co-ed school in mid-1960s. The day begins at Kingsmead.
Right, we've got a little group activity now.
This is how the lesson begins.
Here are the two choices.
The teacher delivers his core ideas in accordance to a well-constructed lesson plan.
What do we like? What's our opinion on it?
Lessons are well-guided and instructional, but always encourages students to speak and interact with teacher.
We've just been putting them together.
Students ponder and query about difficult parts of the lessons. This is how the classroom becomes so participatory.
Final verdict should...
The pedagogy of Kingsmead means a clear presentation of the main ideas followed by student-teacher interaction, tasks and classroom assignments which can provide opportunities for reflection. Learning does mean a closed-door classroom experience, but through an array of other innovative means. This includes supervised guided learning in the library reading rooms,
It's got space in the...
science laboratories, well-defined time limits at computer workstations for individual and group assignment. The other collaborative space such as field trip and study tour. We tell parents not to confine their children to their own learning, for they were born in another time. Hence, we provide them education supported by cutting-edge technologies, a progressive curriculum, and a complete ecosystem where minds are sharpened and talents are developed to their full potential.
In terms of teaching, we are excellent at differentiating for each pupil's needs. We are very good at understanding what a pupil requires for himself or herself to progress.
Kingsmead students are experientially involved in the learning process, which help them to read, write, discuss, or be engaged in solving problems. That calls for higher order thinking tasks such as analysis, synthesis, and evaluation.
We make sure that everybody is challenged within their education, so that we have high expectations of all, but so that we are encouraging our students to be the best that they can.
The results are our predicted lines. Kingsmead is recognized as the top performing all-ability school in Viral at GCSE.
We achieve this by being proactive, both in our dealings with the pupils and in dealings with the parents.
Currently at the heart of the school is its principal, Mark Gibbons, someone who is at the helm of the affair since 2010. Mark Gibbons talks about his resolve to be on the cusp of cutting-edge learning and creating a more multicultural campus.
We believe in our pupils having access to sports and having access to drama, having access to music, having access to extracurricular activities that expand their minds, that enable them to become rounded people. Going forward, we are looking to franchise Kingsmead in other countries, starting in India. And we are also hoping to bring pupils on short-term educational visits to Kingsmead so that our pupils are able to interact with others from around the world, as well as to show pupils from around the world this part of the world.
To be on a splendid 23 acres seaside setting, it is one of the most gratifying and soul-filling experience. The school is surrounded by picturesque villages, meadows, sandy beaches, a Roman settlement among many other exquisite places. No wonder over the decades why so many choose to study here, which include Julian Lennon, musician and singer-writer and son of Beatle famed John Lennon, Nicola Horlick, investment fund manager Philip Mould, OBE, the famous art historian, Lord Malcolm Bruce, Baron of Banashee and member of the Privy Council, Keith Weed, the corporate head honcho, Glenda Cooper, the Daily Telegraph columnist, among many others. Kingsmead has always been a school for day scholars and residential students. 3 of its dedicated hostel wards can accommodate up to 40 students. The boarders are provided safe and caring environment, food and other necessary amenities. Kingsmead always strives to live up to its byword as a happy school and its commitment to pursue excellence in every area of life.